Go, we are live, making your
Okay,
host
thank you.
most welcome. Please feel to make me co-host.
Okay.
Go, thank you.
Okay, how's that? Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus was the best thing I ever done. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. For hi, Verna. How are you? How have you been? Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't know how many people are signed up for the class. I'm going to get started. Let's see, 12:30. I've got a few seconds, and I'm going to share my screen, and we'll get started with the class. Okay, this is our coping with stress using music and movement class. Are you hearing me okay? Verna, are you hearing me okay? Okay, great, great. Okay, I'm Shirley, and I'll be your guide for this class. I am in Detroit. I'm a retired nurse, and most of my career I was spent actually in mental health. But I teach line dance here at Get Set Up, and I started teaching line dance because it really was very good for my health, even my emotional health, as far as getting out and learning to socialize and having fun with others was very helpful. Now, this class, one of the objectives are that you'll be able to state 3 common symptoms of stress, but even better that you'll be able to state at least 3 personal symptoms of stress, and that you'll be able to state why music and movement might help to relieve some of that stress. I'm going to stop the share. Now, is anyone here with us for the very first time? We have a few people here. The very first time, anyone here?
Yes, me.
Terrific. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, now get set up. I missed one of my slides. Let me go back here and pick that one up. because that one's important. And that is that at Get Set Up, we want to help each other learn useful skills so that we can do more wonderful things with our life. Now, we learn from each other, and ideally, we can see you when the cameras are on, but it's always your choice if you would rather have it off. It's perfectly okay. The class is being recorded, and you may request a recording of the class by sending an email to help@getsetup.io. Now, if you're joining us by live stream, welcome, and we're glad that you're here. But the best way to participate is to join us and register for a class. After class, we send notes out on the music that we've listened to, and also you can get the recording if you're also a member in the class. Now, Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products. So the music that you hear us playing is just music that we pulled down, or today I may show a video, and that's something that we just kind of pull off the internet. Okay, we're gonna get started. And again, I am Shirley, and again, we have no one here for the first time. We're gonna start out with something soft and mellow like we usually do. And then we're gonna talk for a few moments about the different common kinds of stress. Max just put a note in the chat that he is here with us. So if you need any assistance of any kind, you can put it in the chart for Max and Get Set Up. Okay, let's just get started with something nice and mellow, something we've heard before. Something we've heard before. There are a lot of stressors, and a lot of us realize and know a lot of the stressors that are common for most of us. But what I want you to take a few moments right now is to think about three stressors that are personal stressors for you. Your personal stressors, three personal stressors. You don't have to express them if you don't, if you choose not to, that's fine. Just kind of think in your mind three personal stressors. And there's like common types of stressors. So if you kind of know what your stresses are and kind of what category they might fit in, may give you a better idea of then how to deal with them. So there are stressors that have to do, say, with time. Now, if there's a time stressor, how do you think we might cope with something that was stressing us because of the time that factor? Because of the time factor. Anyone? No? Well, for example, if you have to go somewhere and you have to be there at a certain time, one thing you may not want to wait till the last minute to start trying to get ready, right? That would certainly cut down on the stress. So if you know that's going to be a problem, you might say, oh, I better get started a little bit earlier than I usually do. Or you hear the report that there's a traffic jam. Well, I'm going to make a little more time, or I may need to take a different route to get to where I'm going, something like that. Okay, then there's also anticipatory stress where you think, okay, I'm going to be stressed, so let me kind of get my mind right. Our attitude makes a lot of difference when it comes to stress, and the way we look at stress, and whether we consider it a challenge or something that we can or cannot do anything about. That makes a lot of difference. Okay, now we're going to go back to the music. We'll just talk a little bit of music in between. And I do also have a little video today. I want to see if we can play for you about music and movement, or music and dance. Dance is really considered movement. But let me ask first, is there any music that you'd like to hear today? Is there any music that we've played before that you might want to make sure that you hear? Or if you've heard anything and you think this is a great song, it really helps me to feel better, and you'd like to share it with us. Do you have any music like that? Please just let me know and we'll see if we can find it and play it. No? In the meantime, then, let me just put on, I'm gonna put on Judy Garland, You'll Never Walk Alone. Last time we did Judy Garland, You'll Never Walk Alone, someone else was saying that they wanted to sing with it. So let's just do that. We're gonna do Judy Garland and You'll Never Walk Alone. Through a storm. And feel free to move if you want. You don't have to. But they say our body is hardwired to music. And a lot of times we'll just move, not necessarily any particular way. The end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Is anyone else having a hard time hearing? Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Okay, good. Now I'm going to play a new one for you. At least it was new to me. And this artist, Kiko Matsui, have any of you heard of her? I'm sure some of you have. I had not. I was not really familiar with her. Are any of you familiar with her? And she did a song, and it was with Kurt Whalum. I'm going to play it. Let me see what you think. Okay, she's a Japanese keyboardist. What did you think? She's got quite a few songs out on YouTube. Oh, YouTube. This is Kurt Whalum, one of my favorites too, that we dance to. So let's just put him on. We're gonna do filming. We're gonna put Kurt Whalum on. He was playing with her on that one. So let's just do a little bit of this one and see how this works. Oh, thank you, ladies, for indulging me with that. Now, you know, they say one of the ways that music helps is because it brings back positive memories. So I'd like to share with you that that particular song, a friend of mine did a line dance to here in Detroit. And I can remember having a lot of fun dancing to that particular song. So I can, oh, okay, this is good. This is good. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that particular song. That's no standard here in Detroit.
It was different. It was different. It was good.
I can hear that.
Yeah, it was different. Okay. Now I'm going to see if I have a little video I wanted to show. Let me see if I can pull it up and share the screen with you for just a moment. It's just a few moments. Let me see if I can get in here. And excuse me for just a moment while I try to do this. Again, let me view for a moment. Well, that's where I am. Exit full screen. Okay. And okay. Let me share my screen.
Did you know that the enjoyment of
Let me stop
music
it for
and
just a
dance is
moment.
part of a healthy lifestyle?
Let me stop it for just a moment. Make sure that I'm sharing my screen. Escape full screen. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let me move this over for a minute here. And see if this. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn this on. Let's see if this works. And I need to maybe make sure you can hear it.
Music and dance are good for the soul, yet the physical benefits and other positive health effects may
You stop it for a moment. Are you hearing it? Are you hearing the video?
Still no video and the sound is too high.
Pardon me?
Yes, we are hearing the video. Yes.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Max?
Yes, we
I
are
can-
hearing.
Yes, we can hear it, but the sound is too high.
Too high. Okay. All right. Let me turn it down a little bit and see how's that.
Is
that better?
Research shows music and
Send me
dance
a note
promote
in the
healthy
chat, Matt.
mind, body, and heart. It all starts in your brain.
Mic is a bit low.
Neuroimaging.
Huh?
Researchers now know that certain areas of the brain
Mic is a
are
bit low.
activated by music.
Pardon me?
Mic volume is a bit low and the sound, computer sound is too high.
Your volume is low. The computer sound is high. Let me see.
It's look better now.
Better now? Okay, but let me turn the video on, see if it's going to work.
Exposure to music triggers chemical changes and affects emotions, cognition, communication, behavior, and attention. One of the coolest discoveries is how just listening to music can be therapeutic for people living with dementia. Dementia tends to spare the regions of the brain that control how we remember and enjoy music. This allows people with the disease to vividly recall memories when they hear their favorite songs.
Before I go any further, Max, how are we doing? Max?
Still,
Yes, how are we doing with that video?
your video is not playing.
Pardon me?
Your video is not playing, just we can hear the sound.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Okay, let me turn it back on. I just wanted to make sure that it was coming through before I got all the way to the end and found nobody heard it but me. Okay.
Reducing their anxiety, agitation, and depression. Music also helps your body. It lowers your blood pressure, boosts your immune system, and reduces chronic pain. Listening to music can help you sleep even longer and better. And of course, dance goes hand in hand with the enjoyment of music and translates into healthy bodies, improving fitness, strength, and mobility. Music and dance are known to help us connect with others and provide us with stimulation and motivation. Although it's not easy to measure, many of the effects of music and dance are spiritual, subjective, and personal. In other words, music and dance are good for your heart and your soul. Possibly the greatest thing about music and dance is that you can enjoy them anywhere, anytime, and most importantly, any age. Music and dance are accessible to nearly everyone, whether you enjoy it in groups or by yourself at home. A new generation of apps and devices are making music and movement more accessible to all. This allows all of us to enjoy music and dance virtually with others, expressing ourselves creatively and challenging us to master new skills. There is convincing evidence demonstrating that music and dance benefits us in our everyday lives. We can also turn to music and dance when health challenges arise. The enjoyment of music and dance needs to be part of a healthy lifestyle, something that nearly everyone can access and benefit from every day. Why wait? Explore more ways to bring brain health into your life. I'm State.
Okay, was everyone able to see and hear the video?
I heard it, but I didn't see anything. Was I supposed to see something?
Yeah, but you heard it but didn't see it? Okay, but about you, Henry. Max, how you didn't see it either?
We didn't see anything.
Oh, okay. Well, but you did hear it?
I heard it, but I couldn't see anything.
Okay, I have to work on my technique, I guess. I thought I had shared the screen and that it was there. See right here, I thought I had used share sound and share in there. Can you see anything now?
Did you know that the enjoyment of music and dance is part of a healthy lifestyle? Music and dance are good for the soul, yet the physical benefits and other positive health effects may surprise you. Research shows music and dance promote a healthy mind, body, and heart. It all starts in your brain.
Yes.
Thanks to advances in neuroimaging, researchers now know that certain areas of the brain
I
are
can see it
activated.
now.
Exposure to music triggers chemical changes and affects emotions, cognition, communication, behavior, and attention. One of the coolest discoveries is how just listening to music can be therapeutic for people living with dementia. Dementia tends to spare the regions of the brain that control how we remember and enjoy music. This allows people with the disease to vividly recall memories when they hear their favorite songs, reducing their anxiety, agitation, and depression. Music also helps your body. It lowers your blood pressure, boosts your immune system, and reduces chronic pain. Listening to music can help you sleep even longer and better. And of course, dance goes hand in hand with the enjoyment of music and translates into healthy bodies, improving fitness, strength, and mobility. Music and dance are known to help us connect with others and provide us with stimulation and motivation. Although it's not easy to measure, many of the effects of music and dance are spiritual, subjective, and personal. In other words, music and dance are good for your heart and your soul. Possibly the greatest thing about music and dance is that you can enjoy them anywhere, anytime, and most importantly, any age. Music and dance are accessible to nearly everyone, whether you enjoy it in groups or by yourself at home. A new generation of apps and devices are making music and movement more accessible to all. This allows all of us to enjoy music and dance virtually with others, expressing ourselves creatively and challenging us to master new skills. There is convincing evidence demonstrating that music and dance benefits us in our everyday lives. We can also turn to music and dance when health challenges arise. The enjoyment of music and dance needs to be part of a healthy lifestyle, something that nearly everyone can access and benefit from every day. Why wait? Explore more.
Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Now, how was that then? Let me get back here to the screen. Okay, all right. Stop the share. Okay. So, what did you think of that video? Do you agree, disagree? I think music and dance kind of helps us. I think there's just so many ways that it does indeed help. And it's great now because, like they were saying, that you can set up playlists on different devices. And there is a class on Get Set Up where they help you to set up a playlist, where you can set up a playlist. Like in the morning, you get up to one kind of music. In the afternoon, you have one kind of music. At night, you have one kind of music. However you want to determined to do that. So let's put on some more music right at the moment. Let's see what else we have here. Did anyone have a choice? Anything they wanted to hear? Anything they wanted to hear? No, I'm going to go back and play it. Oh, does anyone remember this?
And we can only hear the sound.
That's all, just sound. Put my picture. It's going way, way back. To the big band sounds.
Scheherazade.
Pardon me?
Scheherazade.
Rhapsody in Blue. What?
Oh, okay.
Rhapsody in Blue with Gershwin. With Gershwin. Oldie, oldie. All right, let's see what else we've
Yes.
got here.
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
someone else that they remember? It's a it's an old.
Long time ago, yes.
Yes, yes, long time ago. All right, we're gonna play Hallelujah, and then we're gonna pick it up a little bit so we can move a little bit. Let me play Hallelujah.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but it needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throat, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah.
right into I Smile.
I dedicate this song to recession, depression, and unemployment. This song's for you. Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Look at the clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day, but where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised to tell me it's alright? I'll be honest with you. I almost gave up a power that I can't explain. Fell from heaven like a shower now. When I think how much better I'm gonna be when this is over, I smile. Even though it hurts, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, what you do? I smile. Come on, smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. God's people, you look so much better when you smile. So smile. Now every day ain't gonna be perfect, but it still don't make the day don't have purpose. Come on. Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night. It ain't easy, but today's a new day. But tell me where are my blue skies? Where's that love, y'all? Where is the love and the joy that you promised to tell me it's alright? The truth is, I almost gave up a power that I can't explain. That Holy Ghost power, y'all. Fell from heaven like a shower now. Now I know it will hurt y'all, but still, I smile. Come on. Even though I hurt, see, I smile. Do y'all feel that? I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, still, I smile. Hallelujah. Smile. It's so hard to look up when you look down. Sure would hate to see you give up now. God's people, you look so much better when you smile. Let's go. Smile for me. Whoa. Can you just smile for me? Whatever you're in right now, smile, smile for me. Smile. Can you just smile for me? And the people say, oh, oh, you're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. And while you waiting, you're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. And while you praying, you're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Look in the mirror, you're so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Always remember, you're so much better when you smile. I almost gave up a power that I can't explain. But the Holy Ghost power, y'all. Fell from heaven like a shower now. Hardship, difficulty, tears, storms. This is what I do. Even though I hurt, see, I smile. But that feels good. I know God is working, so I smile. All things are working. Even though I'm in it for a while, still, I smile. Smile. Hallelujah. It's so hard to look up when you look down. I know it's hard right now. Sure would hate to see you give up now. Because you're a winner. You look so much better when you smile. You look better. So smile. Oh, oh, oh. Dallas. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. New Orleans. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Cleveland. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Detroit. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Philly. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. Jersey. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. LA. You look so much better when you, oh, oh. All the people say, you look so much better when you smile. See, I just don't want you to be happy. I think you gotta have something happy. Yeah. I want you to have joy. Because can't nobody take that from you. I see you. Smiling.
All right. All right. We have time for maybe one more. But in the meantime, now we were talking about 4 common types of stress. We did the first 2, time stress, anticipatory stress. The other 2 is situational stress and encounter stress, which we'll discuss more next week. So think about that. Think about your stressors and what may be causing them and what you can do. What is the challenge? How can I go about preventing them or coping with them? If I know that they're going to come, how can I better cope with them? And a lot of times we can do that with music. We can do that with music and with movement. And we've talked about how we use music sometimes, even like going to work, how you play different songs, how you take different songs when you get up in the morning, and how sometimes we are down and we're sad, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens to all of us, but you don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay there. You want to move on. So sometimes you might have a little music and you play it and it's soft and you run, and then you start moving up a little bit. Crank the music up a little bit so you can get to where you want, and then crank it up a little bit more till you're just about where you want to be. So learn to use music. Learn to use music. It's one of the best tools that we have. One of the best tools that we have for coping with stress, music. And with music comes movement. And it doesn't matter what kind of dance you do, as long as you dance. I read that somewhere and I kind of liked it. Whatever dance you do is fine as long as you dance. So for me, that's line dance, but for you, it might be something else. So we have time for one more. Oh, oops, we're leaving. Have time for one more. We'll do a little bit of Lean on Me. We'll do a little bit of Lean on Me. We want me to do the whole thing, I don't think. Let's see.
Sometimes in my life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have pain, you need to borrow. No one can feel the love you need. Then you won't let show. Just call on your brother. You give your hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Thank you, ladies. I'm going to have to do the close. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to close out. I do so appreciate you taking time out on Saturday morning, afternoon, wherever you are, to come out and dance with us for a little bit here at Get Set Up with My Coping. Let me share the screen for my close. Okay, here we go. I think it's, I think I got it wrong. We're going to get the wrong one. Let me pull down and get the other screen here. View, gallery view, exit full screen. Okay, let me just, I could have kept playing the music while we were doing this. Okay, let me just see here. We're gonna go down to, okay, let me see. Break out real quick. Let me minimize this. That's what we need to do. Minimize. Exit full screen. View. Gallery view. Okay, I got the wrong file up. Let me just find the right file here. And raising my hand. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this. Minimize this for a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. All right. Just want to say thank you so much. Let me make sure that it is being shared. Let me just give me a moment here. And full screen, and then share screen. And good, I got it. Okay, share. All right. Thank you so much for coming by. If you're on social media, please hashtag Get Set Up or at Get Set Up, or Liz at Get Set Up if you want to relay a message to Get Set Up. This is also, you can give them feedback. If indeed there's a class that you think you'd like to see and they don't have it as yet, let them know that, and then maybe we'll set that class up for you. If you have a talent or a skill or something that you'd like to share, please let them know that also. They can set that up as a class for you to do, to share with people. Now, I teach the beginner line dance hustle and social line dance hustle in this class. My next class is this afternoon at 3, and that's our social hour with line dance. So possibly I'll see some of you there. That would be really great if I did. Okay. Now you can invite a friend. If you want to invite a friend, when you sign up for class, just click on invite a friend. They will send the direct link for your friend to be able to come through to the class. If you belong to any kind of a senior citizens group and you think they might like to partner with Get Set Up, please give them the information to email help@getsetup.io. And again, this class is being recorded. And if you'd like to get a copy of the recording, you can do that by simply sending an email to help@getsetup.io. Again, thank you so much for coming. Hope to see you this time next week. We do this again, 12:30, as our coping with stress and music, using music and movement. Thank you so much. Hope to see some of you at the later class. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you at 3.
Okay, terrific, Verna. Good. And we hope to see you there too. Take care. Bye-bye.